Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making lamb meatballs and we're going to be making a tomato chutney to put this in. So let's start cooking. So these are the ingredients that I will be using today to make our lamb meatballs. I've got steak and chops spice, the Robertson's brand. So that has already got salt in that, so I'm not adding more salt. But I will be adding some aromat, some freshly ground black pepper. I've got a heaped tablespoon of fresh ginger and garlic, half a teaspoon of chili flakes, 3 large chilies that are finely chopped up, and about a cup of coriander finely chopped up, 1 egg, and then I've got 400 grams of lamb mince. So let's start making meatballs. So now we're ready to make our meatballs. I've just got the mince here. Just going to be adding some black pepper. You could add more or less, depends on your taste. Adding some aromat. And this is the steak and chops Robertson seasoning. That's 1 teaspoon. Then I've got a spoon. This is a tablespoon of ginger and garlic. This is a half a teaspoon of chili flakes. And the chili. And then I've just got the coriander. There's lots of coriander in the garden at the moment, so I'm trying to make full advantage of this. And the egg. Just going to mix this all together. You could make a bigger batch and freeze these, but I just wanted to make a little bit today. You could also make these into burger patties. It's important to mix it properly so you get all the seasoning circulated. I'm using a glove so it doesn't get underneath my nails. Just mixing properly. And then I'm just going to leave this to sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes. So our meatball mixture has been in the fridge for 30 minutes. Now we're ready to make the meatballs. I'm going to do slightly smaller than a golf ball size, but it's really up to you. This is going to cook in its sauce, so it will cook through, so that's fine. So I'm just going to continue making this, and we're going to keep them in the fridge until we're ready to proceed with the tomato sauce. That's basically the chutney that it's going to be in. Oops, this is slightly bigger. This is really a simple recipe. So I finished making the meatballs. I'm going to leave this in the fridge to set, and now we're going to prep for the curry. So these are the ingredients we will be using today to make the tomato based chutney. 2 medium onions sliced, 2 green chilies sliced, 1 teaspoon of ginger and garlic, sunflower cooking oil, 4 large tomatoes roughly chopped, Then I've got hardi, chili flakes, Kashmiri curry powder, salt, and some coriander, and not forgetting our meatballs or kebabs. So let's start cooking. I've got my flame on high and I've got a medium pan on the stove. So I'm just going to be adding about 200 ml of cooking oil. And these are really a few simple ingredients, not much is needed. We're not really using whole spices in here. I'm just going to put in the onions. So I'm just going to let the onions to cook for a little bit. And then we're going to put some of the other ingredients. So our onions is now cooked. We're ready to add some of the other ingredients. I'm adding the ginger and the garlic. Just going to give this a mix. A little bit of turmeric, not too much, or hardly. Then the chili flakes. So we've already got fresh chili in there, and the Kashmiri curry powder. So it's 3 different heat spices we've got. Just adding a little bit of salt at this point. Give this a mix. I'm going to add our tomato. This is 4 large roughly chopped tomatoes. Just going to add a little bit more salt, not too much. So I'm going to let this cook with the lid on for about 5 minutes, and we'll come back and check on this. So the curry has been cooking for 5 minutes now. At this point I'm going to add in the coriander, because the coriander is really for flavor. I'm not adding this as garnish. I'm going to let the coriander flavors infused in here. I'm also going to add in our meatballs at this stage so they can cook in our sauce. Trying not to break them. Once they start cooking in the steam, they won't really break. So just going to let this cook for 5 minutes, and we're going to come back and turn them. So the meatballs have been cooking now for 5 minutes, and it's halfway cooked. I'm just going to turn down the heat so it does not burn. I am serving this with roti today, but you could serve it with a savory rice, with basmati rice, or even with pasta. So this is going to cook for another 5 minutes, and then we're ready to serve. So our meatball chutney is now cooked and ready to serve. I hope you enjoyed this video today, guys. Please remember to subscribe and share, and don't forget to hit the bell for new notifications. And until our next video, take care. Bye bye.